I finally see what needs to be said. Black men, leave these black women alone.
Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Omomi, aka Petite Diva, and in this video we are looking at a certain video that a guy made where he was complaining about the fact that black women, when they are outside shopping, don't want to talk to black men. Now this man is an older black man and he was just talking about his experience. So in this video we're going to check out what he had to say, what people have to say about his experience, his video, and then I'll come back to share my thoughts. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, let's get into this video.
So I just came out of Kroger's to buy some groceries for next week. And I've got a question. God's had me in this period of isolation these last few months. So I just want to make sure I didn't miss the memo. So what is it with a lot of, I said a lot of, many of them, not all of them, black women in the grocery store, you look them right in the face and you say hello and they act like you didn't say anything. Am I missing something, or is there a memo that I did not hear about? This is Dr. Dex. Remember, Dr. Dex loves you.
So this gentleman is going viral because he was at Kroger's and he's asking, are black women in the grocery store not speaking anymore? He saw a black young lady and he said hello. And she pretended that she did not see him. This is the problem with older men in our community. They're so out of touch. They have no real idea what the hell is happening. And if you look at the response videos from women, one of the main things that they're saying is, if he had purchased her groceries, she would have spoke to him and said hello. Absolutely not. Buy your own damn food. Buy your own damn groceries. He was being nice, courteous, having good manners, saying, hello, how are you doing? Now I got to buy your groceries. You guys have lost the absolute plot. And that is why I am sitting in Panama and I see black men all over the place, going to different parts of South America, going to Africa, going to Asia, because they're tired of the entitlement. The entitlement is breathtaking, to say the least. You telling me for someone to be courteous, have good manners, and to be nice, and speak back and say, hello, how are you? You have to buy their groceries. Diabolical work, gentlemen. Passport Bros trips, booking down.
The Gen X black man who says black women don't speak in the grocery store. I see your point and I don't. The reason why I say that is I'm also Gen X. So I do know that there was this understanding that in spaces, black people are supposed to speak to one another. I get it. We're supposed to speak. But I do have a question because I'm older, I'm Gen X, and when black men speak to me, I speak back. Why? Because typically, I'm older, right? If you were trying to talk to younger women, that's probably the reason why they weren't speaking. There's no protection of black women. No one's protecting us, right? And I have to say, the only thing that's kind of protecting me is the fact that I'm older. You typically don't mean anything by it. Why? Because they see me as an older woman and they're not trying to pursue me. But when it goes to you are speaking merely because you find them attractive, you want something out of it. You're not just trying to speak, right? Typically, it's to protect themselves. Let's not speak. Let's not create this interaction where you're thinking that I will be interested. Because if it does go left, I have no one out here to protect me. No one out here to protect me, and I'm going to have to protect myself. Because literally, we are the most unprotected. So no one is going to protect us if you are trying to pursue and then get rejected, right? I don't know if you were trying to speak to somebody younger than yourself. I completely understand why they didn't speak. Because younger black women have learned, don't do it. Don't speak in public. Because it could turn left. Let me be as mean as possible, but not too mean. Because I don't want to get harmed. So, yeah. Black women, maybe older black women will speak in public. And maybe some of them don't. But if they're younger, they're definitely not going to speak because they're trying to protect themselves. And if they're older, they know that we're not your demographic that you're trying to pursue.
There's a man going viral right now asking why black women don't speak in the grocery store anymore. And I've seen more than a few people drag that man to filth. And I can almost guarantee this man with a face like that was trying to talk to a young, beautiful black woman who was just trying to mind her business while shopping. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Now, I'm going to share a take that a lot of people aren't going to like, especially the men. But I'm going to be really, really, really honest and real with y'all. Black men are our apex predator. There is no other demographic that harms us more than black men. And that's the unfortunate truth. There are statistics on this. The numbers don't lie. So if we want to mind our business and not entertain you whenever you decide to speak to us, then so be it. No woman, regardless of her skin tone, her ethnic background, or whatever, owes you a conversation. To the woman he tried to approach, he could have looked like a scary older man to her. And men will fight tooth and nail to try and prove that they're not dangerous to us at all, that we should be flattered whenever they give us attention. She doesn't owe him a hello, a hi, a wave, eye contact, nothing. And if you or anyone else has a problem with black women not giving you attention, just leave us all alone collectively. Keep us out of your mouth. Keep us out of your sight.
I finally see what needs to be said. Black men, leave these black women alone. If you see them at the grocery store and you just trying to get to know her, leave her the hell alone. If you see her in the gym, leave her the hell alone. If you see her on the side of the road fixing her tire, put your head down, keep on going, leave her the fuck alone. If you see her pumping her own gas right next to you, put your head down, keep on going, and leave her the fuck alone. Leave these black women alone, bro. Because they are waiting to get on social media to embarrass you and talk bad about your ass when simply you are trying to get to know them. Obviously, that is a crime right now. Until she send you a damn clue, a Blue's Clues, I don't give a damn what it is, some type of signal that she is interested, leave this goddamn black woman alone, fellas. Because at this point, I don't think we could do anything right. Guys, leave these black women alone.
I just want to get this off my chest real quick. I was recently on the Dear Future Wifey podcast. Shout out to my brother for having me. It was a beautiful conversation, and shout out to you if you've seen it. There's a clip going around how I spoke on watching my dad play every role in our household so he could take something off of my mother's plate. He cooked, cleaned, he folded clothes, he would go to work. Whatever it was, my dad did it, and he defined what it meant to be a man to me. I would do the exact same for mine. But I'm seeing too many men in the mother comment section talking about what I look like cooking, cleaning, and folding clothes. That's her job. You look like a man who signed up to love a woman, but you also look like a man who does not understand how large of a role a woman plays in a household. You look like a man who does not understand when his woman is overwhelmed. Niggas in the comment section saying my dad ain't cooked and cleaned in over 40 years. How do you think your mama feel about that? When you first moved out your parents' house, if you moved out your parents' house, who cooked and cleaned in your household? Tell me that. All I'm saying is, ladies, be very mindful of the way a man was raised, because toxic masculinity has become a passed down trait. I thought the love you give is the love you receive. I thought it was reciprocal. I thought because I was so selfless with other people, so many people would be selfless with me. I thought if I had good intentions for everybody intentions would be good for me, but that's not how life works. I tell everybody in relationships and dating and friendships and family, you have to be okay with letting go of what you gave up. The energy you've expended, the time you've wasted, you got to be okay with losing it. And a lot of times people not. People selfishly want to hold on to it and say, if I gave this much, you should give that much. But that's not how the life works. If you're not rewarded for it, remove yourself from people that ain't paying you.
The greatest thing about my For You page right now is this guy crashing out about his ex leaving him. This man said, yeah, she does have video proof of me yelling and slamming things, but that's a relationship. I don't need to say anything about that. Let's move on. In true narcissist fashion, he said, she didn't ever have to worry about anything when she was with me. I did everything for her. I paid all her bills. She didn't have to work. And then he turns around and says, well, she didn't want to do my laundry. She didn't want to cook for me. She didn't want to do this. That's why she left. And like his page has turned into him crashing out against his ex and a bunch of other people. And I just stumbled upon the ex's video, and she's very well-spoken, very calm, explaining her side of the story. And he's mad, he's yelling, he's angry. His mannerisms tell me every single thing I need to know. He told on himself in his videos. I don't need to see video proof to know that he is the problem of the relationship. Gaslighting people by saying that it's okay to yell at people because that's what you do in a relationship. it's okay to slam things because that's what you do every once in a while in a relationship. I must have missed that day in my pre-wedding planning. Anybody else go to that one? I don't. Anyway, just in the way he carries himself, I know why she left. I understand why she left. I am proud of her for leaving. If you see this, I am proud of you. A narcissist will make a problem and then play victim with the problem they created. So anyway, if you guys want to see a crash out, please watch people stitching his videos. Don't go and give him engagement. Go watch other people's videos where they explain his behavior. Because I want you to see it. I just don't want you to contribute to his paycheck from you watching it.
Okay, so we've seen what exactly happened with the older black man who was trying to talk to a black woman at the grocery store, and she did not pay him any attention. We've seen what people thought about it. I would love to hear what you think about the videos that have been featured and the situations that have been highlighted. So please leave your comments in the comment section. Now, the older guy that said he approached a black woman at the grocery store and she did not reply. Now, the older woman who talked about how she was probably trying to protect herself, and it was probably a younger black woman who felt like she did not want to create that environment to have an interaction so that she can feel safe. I quite agree with what she said, because sometimes you just have to not even create that enabling environment and just act like you are very mean. Have a RBF so that people can hands off, especially when you feel like there is nobody that will come and help you in case it gets complicated, it gets unsafe. So I understand, because I do it a lot. So sometimes I'm like, I'm like, no, shaking my head. I'm not replying any, how are you? No, because I don't want you to think that that is an opportunity for you to continue a conversation that I'm not interested in. It might be that I'm in a mood that I don't want to have any discussion. It might be I'm thinking about something. It might be that I'm going through a lot of things in my mind, and you coming and talking will just scatter what is in my brain, and I'm like, no, I don't feel like talking to you. It's not a case of, oh, buy my grocery and I will talk to you. If you offer, I wouldn't even tell you no, thank you, and just continue with what I'm doing. Now, the women that were saying if he offered to buy our grocery or pay for our grocery, that maybe she would talk to him. I don't think you should feel entitled to somebody buying or paying for your grocery before you can talk to the person. I think that is not a mindset that most women should have. And for the women that were suggesting it, please change your mindset, because that is not a mindset to have. It makes you look like you're easy to get. It makes you look like you are after something, and I don't think that is something that you should aspire to be looked upon like. So that part I did not agree with at all, as in people saying he must pay for a grocery before she would have a conversation with him or before she would answer him. No, the other guy that was saying that he was talking about his father and what he used to do and how people started attacking him. That's part of the reason why some black women don't want to associate with black men, because why are you having a problem with a guy talking about all the things that his father was doing, what shows that the father was a great father, was a great husband, and him saying that he aspires to be like that, and you're having a problem with it? Why would you have a problem with it? Why would you have a problem with somebody portraying black men as good people? Why would you have a problem with someone saying that his father was exhibiting characters of being a good husband and a good father, and he wanted to be that? Is like it's a sin or something, and you saying, oh, my father never did that. And he rightly said, did you ask your mother if she liked it? Because she stayed in the family, because she stayed with that kind of behavior, does not mean that she must have liked it. She would have preferred if he was doing things that made him a better husband and a better father, that helped her with the house chore load and everything. And because you're seeing something different, something that is good, you're attacking the person. And when the black women don't want to talk to you, you attack them for not talking to you. What is that? What's with that? Some characters that some men exhibit when they are leaving comments is a reflection of what they actually are. And I feel like women need to be checking some of those comments and also checking the men, because if you make a mistake and you don't understand what kind of person the man is, and you end up with that kind of person, you're going to have issues. Because how are you having issues with somebody saying they want to be a decent husband and a decent father? It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. Now, for the guy that was crashing out because his partner is leaving the relationship and saying that him yelling and slamming things while they're arguing is part of being in a relationship, I don't know where he got that idea from, where that mindset came from. Probably what he grew up with, or probably what he's surrounded with, but that is nasty behavior in my opinion. And it's a good thing that his partner left. And him crashing out, I really need to go and check out some of the videos that was mentioned. Him crashing out, if exactly what the lady that featured him said is true, then it was a good thing that his partner left. Because how are you hitting, slamming, yelling and shouting at your partner, and you expect that person to stay in that relationship? Because that's what being in a relationship with. What happened to good communication skills? What happened to having a mature communication? When you're not a 5-year-old, why are you screaming and slamming things? Why are you doing as if you cannot speak? Why are you doing like you lack the ability to communicate your feelings, communicate what you think to your partner? The partner is not someone that would not listen. If you communicate properly, you guys have a back and forth without yelling, without slamming things. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. I really don't know. But then again, like I said, probably how he grew up and that's what he felt was normal. And him realizing that that is not normal is confusing him. Anyway, that is my thought about all the situations that was featured in this video. I would love to hear what you think about it. Do you think that black women not responding to black men in the grocery store is as a result of them not feeling safe with some black men? Or do you think that people just don't want to be disturbed? I would love to hear your own thoughts. So please leave your comment in the comment section so that we can get this discussion popping. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.